Yeah, I'm trying something new today, and I hope it works. If it doesn't work, I've got a pointless camera mount attached to the bike. So I've been wanting to get this sort of camera angle for a while, actually. But I was thinking, if I just stick the camera onto the mount and that part of the fairing, it's going to be really low down, and it's going to be really close to the fairing as well, so it wouldn't be a very good angle. Then I remembered I've got the bracket that I'm using, the adjustable one that does that. So I can have it a bit further away from the fairing, a bit higher up, but it does stick out a bit more, which means it might scrape along the ground quite a bit. Well, I guess it's a way to figure out how much the bike actually leans. Stick something on it, and if it touches the ground, it leans that much. If it doesn't, then you're not leaning it that much. Fairly simple, really. Oh, we've got an instructor. Why, thank you, madam. Oh, I always forget that fucking drain cover's sunk in like that. But yeah, there are a few more camera angles I want to try. I want one looking backwards and over my exhaust. I mean, you probably, if you watch someone like Spicy110, in his bike reviews, he uses that angle a lot. Like with the exhaust in the middle of the picture, and then the tyre to one side, and then nothing, just road in front of that. Behind that, even. I kind of want that angle, because I know this spits some flames. And at night, that would be the perfect view for it. But it's really hard to get that view on this bike. It's what most people do. So I got carried away there. What most people do is they stick it onto the pillion peg bracket. I can't do that, they're too thick. I've got one of the clamp mounts where it clamps around a pole or something. But my pillion pegs, they're not one bracket coming down, it's 2 into 1 basically. And no matter where you do it, they're either too thick, too high up, angled wrong, or all you're doing is looking at the pillion peg, which isn't that interesting. There's one option, I could take the pillion pegs off and get the hanging bracket for the exhaust, because it would fit on that easily. But that would mean taking the pegs off, and I like my pegs. I like the option, if I need to take a pillion, I can. I mean, I've only had one person on the back of this so far, and that was Josh, the guy with the other KTM. He's a big lad. You definitely know he's there when he's on the back of your bike. No offence to him, but he's a big lad. But yeah, I want to see how much my suspension's working and when the wheel lifts off the ground, because going into seconds, if you pin it, it lifts. And I am practicing some small little wheelies on private land, obviously, with landowner's permission. But I want to see how high I'm getting it. It's definitely not going to scrape here, is it? Hopefully you can see that lift. But yeah, that is just going into second, near red line in first, flick it up into second and pin it, and it will just lift a little. Obviously not very far. And like I said, I am trying to work on some wheelies as well. I'm very, very new to wheeling. This is the first bike I've had that will do it. So at the moment, I'm just clutching up in second gear for a couple of seconds at the most. Most of the time, it's just a little hop off the ground and back down. But I've had a couple of really good ones actually. But yeah, wheelies on the road. No. That BMW's in both lanes. Why? But yeah, wheeling on public roads while there's traffic around. Oh hell no. On an empty road where you know it's safe, then you can a little. But at your own risk. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've just been at my mate's house for 10 minutes. Trying to get hold of him, see if he wants to come out on his bike. I left about 5 minutes ago. My phone's just buzzed. What are the odds that's him saying, Sorry mate, I was busy, I'm free now. Squid. Jeez, that L plate is hanging right off. His L plate is going to fall off any fucking second. I don't want that to hit me. Oh, fuck me. A little patch of the road where it's just completely fucked. And I always manage to find them with my fucking wheels. Oh, quick update on the tyres as well. I fucking love them. I'm more confident with these than I ever was with the Metzelers I had. Now, to be honest, I'm not sure if that is because it's a different tyre and these are better, or if it's because I've got fatter tyres. But the chicken strips on the back wheel are half as much as they were on the old tyre, and I thought I was getting that lent over quite far, but these just seem to go into a corner and plant. Like with the Metzelers, I did have a few twitches, not when I'd fucked the tyre, it's when the tyres were about optimum time. Like I'd worn off all the shit that was on them when you buy them. Helicopter! And all I had was grip on them, like the best time for a tyre, and I still had a few twitches out of them. Whereas these ones, I'm at that point now, I've worn off all the crap and they've got pretty much the most grip they'll ever have. And they are absolutely beautiful. Well, the camera seems to be holding well at motorway speeds, which is a good thing. If that camera fell off at 70 miles an hour, there's no way in hell I'd be getting that back, especially not in one piece. Oh, and I worked out why it felt like it wanted to turn left a lot more than right, because the old tyres were worn a lot more on the right hand side than they were the left, so it was harder to flick it over. Because these ones are completely round, it feels like it just has a lot more ease to just flick over to the left. But I'm used to it now. Feels fucking perfect. Hello there. So I stopped off for a quick coffee. Completely lost my train of thought with this video. Absolutely no clue what I was saying. I'm being really careful when I lean to the right, just in case. Really don't want it to scrape itself away on the ground. So anyway guys, because I've completely forgotten what the fuck I was on about, I'll end it here. Cheers for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed. I hope you like the new angle. Hope it's worked alright, to be honest. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that shit. I have to remind you every now and then because people forget. Remember, I also have Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, so go check them out. I don't like saying all that because it makes me feel like I'm pushing, but if I don't mention it, no one does anything. And the more you do, the more it helps me out, the more the channel grows, the more stuff I can do. Sound like a real arsehole now. Anyway, catch you next time.